Alright guys, let's make this video short and sweet. Here's our ball joint. I cleaned it up. Went around it with my air chisel because this one had factory tabs on it that you gotta press back. Here's our ball joint kit. All your different cones. You gotta use a little bit of common sense. Figure out what works. I've got what I think I need. I'm gonna use this. Press down. This ball joint sits right at the edge of the control arm, so I'm using a cutout cone. Make sure you grease your ball joint press where the threads are before using it. Makes it last a lot longer. Most important thing pressing ball joints in and out is get as straight as possible. You want it to press straight out, press straight in. There we go. It's a little offset at the top, but we'll see what happens. That ball joint has a cone at the top. It's not flat, so it's tough to get straight on it, but that's all right. All right, now you'll see that ball joint has pressed out that far, half inch or so. It's beautiful. Once you get it pressed out that far, you just take your hammer right on the top, don't hit your steering knuckle. Comes out. You just don't want to damage this inside. Now what you're going to do is clean out the inside of that. If it has any rust or anything in it, clean that out. Let me grab my new ball joint. I'll be right back. Alright. That steering knuckle bore is nice and clean. I got the cones that I want picked out. See, we want to go over this ball joint as it comes up through. We want to be able to clear it. So I picked out a little cone, a little circle to go over it. And this guy fits perfectly on the outside of the ball joint to press up in it. And the stud's gonna go through the circle opening in the press. So it sits right on there. My ball joint stud is safe. Pressing them in, you definitely want to be as straight as possible. As you're pressing it in, watch to make sure that that ball joint is pressing in flush. We're going to center these cones as it gets tight. Make sure everything's centered. We just got to find where that socket went. There it is. That looked like it went in nice and smooth. And there we go, lower ball joints installed. We're gonna put our grease zerk on top, grease it after everything's put together. You wanna pay attention to the instructions on the ball joint. It might say mount inboard up here at the top, on the side, on the boot. You wanna make sure you mount that inboard. This one did not have that on it. A lot of them do, so make sure you check that out. And that should do it.